Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new to this channel, my name's Lindy Cowling, and for those that have joined me over the last 6 years, or those of you that have dropped in somewhere along the way or been with me from the start, thank you for tuning in. This is just a brief update in case you wondered where I disappeared to. I'm going to be back up here shortly with more content. I have plenty of content swimming around. The reason I haven't been is life has been extremely challenging since we entered January 2020. To cut a long story short, the first thing was that my beloved cat Binks, who has made appearances many times on this channel spontaneously. He was only 6 years old, so a really young, actually healthy cat. Started to become unwell just around the Christmas period, and once we hit January, had to go to the emergency vets, and to cut a long story short, was diagnosed with an aggressive form of rare cancer. So effectively my home became a little mini hospital ward for the few weeks we had left, which those of you that are pet owners and pet lovers know that they are not just animals to you, they are beautiful beings of unconditional love that you love as a member of your family and really like children. You know, you're up in the night with them, you're building your routines around them in the day. They exude such love and you exude such love back. And as you can see, this is still extremely painful for me, which is another reason I haven't been on video. So things changed very rapidly. There really wasn't time. It happened so quick to save him. And within a 3.5 week period, he was found to have multiple aggressive tumours, and we had to put him to sleep a week ago. So he died in my arms. So without doubt, one of the most excruciating, heartbreaking things I've ever had to do. And so I have to go through a period of recovery from that. Now, Spirit have already given me plenty of evidence that he is fine and he's gone on, and I won't go into that now. I'm going to bring some more videos out. I've already got 2 or 3 in mind. And I'll cover, let's say, the essence and spiritual and consciousness side of that then. So it really isn't grieving that side of it. It's the grieving of the great big hole he's left, you know, in my life, really. So deep breath, deep breath. So that's a massive one for me. So that's one reason I haven't been up here. It's all been so fast, from suddenly being a full-time caregiver to losing, you know, the little boy. The second thing is my children's grandmother died suddenly once we entered January. So we have that to contend with, and the grief of my children on that one as well as the cat. So we have the funeral this week, and then my car was hit by a lorry on a main highway at the weekend just gone. Thankfully, it didn't hit me very hard, but it nearly nudged me into oncoming traffic on the highway that was going 60 miles an hour, which, had it done that, another foot would have hit us side on and hit my youngest son first and then hit me, and we wouldn't be here today had that have happened. So I've had 2 death related grieving experiences, and one near miss since we entered January. Now, there's plenty more I could say about this, and there's plenty more I could say about the worldwide energies, and I'm going to do that for you. And I'm going to come up here when it doesn't hurt quite so much, and it's, you know, I'm able to do it more from coming from the heart and less from the raw pain of grief, which I am at the moment. So I haven't gone away. I am here. It has been enormously difficult, and I'm still in that process where things aren't flowing quite as well as they should be. So I've been saying this for a while now. I am booking client sessions. I have done a couple of sessions. I've done some sessions which went extremely well. So that was great. But I am still doing sessions, just about, you know, in and between all of what's been going on. But I am booking sessions for February, so as normal. So if you want to make bookings, you can do that. But this is just a short video to say I haven't gone. I am here. I haven't walked away. I am trying to move through some very challenging circumstances. And, you know, the final thing there is I'm also having to navigate financial circumstances, because my finances were in effect kind of cut off. They keep being cut off over and over again. And although I've got my head above water at the moment, it has been a constant battle. So it hasn't been easy for quite some time. There is so much I want to talk about and share, and I'm going to be doing that. And I will be back up here and back up on Patreon, sharing some content probably later this week or within a week. But this is just to give you the heads up so that you don't think or wonder what's happened here. I am here. I am alive. And it will be, I'm not going to say business as usual. I think particularly in the events that have happened in January, and particularly in terms of Binks, as anyone knows that goes through anything like that, I think big grief like that really changes you, and it certainly has me in its early days yet. So I don't think it will be business as usual. I think it will be slightly different. We have an opportunity when things like this happen. You know, again, I say this, we have an opportunity to turn away from love, or we have an opportunity to turn into love. And, you know, I'm turning into love. So I'm sure what comes from this will be, let's say, more profound and perhaps more heartfelt than even any of the work I've done previously. So with that being said, I'm going to love you and leave you. I will be back. I will be back on here. I want to thank you for your patience and support. Also thank my patrons who have been sitting patiently waiting for me to put a video out for a couple of weeks now, which I just have not been able to do. Not by I've been worried sick about my little one, and also having him die, and then the grandmother, and then the lorry hit my car. It's been pretty full on. So I will see you soon. I hope you guys are all right. We are in extraordinary energies. It's these physical energies that I was predicting showing up very dramatically for people. A lot of people leaving the earth plane. A lot of people transforming on the earth plane. A lot of amazing things happen, as well as dramatic things happening for people. Things becoming tangible. And, you know, this shit is now getting real. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I will talk in great detail about the update for the energy now. Great detail about other things. I've got about 3 videos in my mind on the go. I just need to give it a little bit longer, because I'm still going through a lot of grief here at the moment. I'm supporting my children and my family through this difficult time. So I have to do that first. Love you and leave you. Take care, guys. See you. probably towards February or in early Feb.